Okay, welcome back everyone. We are obviously going wild this holiday season with our friends over at Mill Mountain Zoo. We have Katie, Kiana, and Norbert back with us, all here on the TV studio. And Norbert's been here before, right?
He has, but he looks a little bit different this time, and that's okay. So if we look, actually, one of his legs, he has a little bit of a stump. He doesn't have all of his leg anymore, and that's because he sadly had to get it amputated. When we first got Norbert, he actually had a healed over abscess that we couldn't see because it was healed over, and that actually led to an infection in his leg. And so we tried different ways to get it fixed up, and sadly we had to end up amputating, but he's been doing great with it. He can still run around, catch the crickets and the bugs with the best of them. Good. So he's been doing really great with that, and it actually led him to heal a lot faster than when we were just trying to fix it up. So he's been doing amazing with it, and we just wanted to bring him on to say he's doing great. So if you haven't seen him in a while, that's why he was trying to go under a little bit of a medical thing, but he is doing great now, and he's happy to be here.
And he's looking beautiful too.
Absolutely.
So we love to see, I think that's a good example too of how Mill Mountain Zoo helps animals really thrive in its environment and making sure that they're healthy and happy so that they can educate people like you all. And the cool thing about this time of year, you might be saying, oh, certain people are hard to gift for, but memberships always make for good gifts. Talk to me about that.
So we have memberships all the time. We have 4 different stages. So with the different stages of memberships, it allows a larger or smaller group of people to get into the zoo. And so you can find all of that information about getting a membership on our website. But those make great gifts for the whole family because it can be a whole thing. And we're also having our Wandering Wildlife Wonders classes. So you could sign up kids for that as a Christmas gift as well.
That's awesome.
So all sorts of cool things like that.
So explain stuff like that, like the Wandering Wildlife courses.
Yeah.
Correct me if I said that wrong, but what does that teach children about, and why is that important for everyone to be able to enjoy those types of experiences?
So they're all going to be totally different. This year, because it is colder now that it's wintertime, we don't have an indoor facility. So we're just going to different organizations throughout the Roanoke area. But the different courses are going to entertain and educate you on different things. So the first ones that we have coming up are the holiday critter crafting. So that's more so meant for our younger kids, and it'll be a chance for them to create gifts for their parents or their family members because maybe they're not quite old enough to go Christmas shopping on their own yet, but they can create something still for their loved ones. And then our adaptations class is for a little bit of a older age range, and that'll be teaching kids about what an adaptation is and how different animals are able to live in different environments because of those adaptations. And then Cryptid Creatures is more of a fun one too, but we're actually going to tie it back into the animal kingdom. We're going to talk about each of the different commonly known cryptid creatures like Bigfoot and Mothman, and we'll be able to sort of get the kids to think critically about it and try to decide, is this real? Is this completely made up? Or could it be an animal that was mistaken for something else?
Yeah, we like that critical thinking. It's a great way to kind of keep that education going when you're not in the classroom.
Exactly.
So I know you all are taking a holiday break, much deserved, but for people who say, okay, I really can't wait to go back out to the zoo, or I want to be able to keep supporting you even when you're on breaks or doing other things, how can people do that year round?
Absolutely. So we have a lot of different things where you can donate to. You can also buy different gifts and things off of our our wish list for animals, but also just like with Norbert here, we do have to do a lot of really expensive sort of medical procedures and things like that for our animals. And so giving at all, any time during the year, is really going to help with all of our animals and their health and anything unseen that kind of happens that we have to worry about.
Absolutely.
And so that's really a good way. All of your donations are going straight back to the animals or to the people who take care of them. So really,
and that mission of conservation too, which is so essential. So again, if you can, take a visit up to Mill Mountain. You guys are going down into the valley as well, but we love to have you here. Happy holidays, Norbert. Good to see you doing well. We're happy you've made a visit. I know